Hi! So, internet makeup bee, queen bee, Jaclyn Hill uploaded a video earlier today, actually, as I'm filming this. And it was basically her fall favorites tag, and she tagged all of her subscribers to do it. And so, I'm a subscriber, so I'm gonna do it. Jaclyn Hill is probably one of my, favorite YouTubers, if you will. She manages to be really fun and really informative without being that too silly and too over the top that I hate. I just love her channel, and I always have. So when she did this fall tag, and fall is my favorite season and there's so many fun things in fall, I was like, I have to do it. So the first thing in her tag is unfortunately the only one that I can't really do, and it is favorite candle. Now I can't do candles because I have a very, very mischievous, awful kitty. But I've been getting into the Scentsy thing lately more and more. I haven't been into Scentsy enough to have found a fall scent that I love, but if you can see my Scentsy right there, my grandma actually bought it for me, and the scent that she gave it to me with is called Luna. She bought it for me because, Sailor Moon, Luna, And I use it pretty much year-round because I just love the smell. It smells so clean, and the clean smells are my favorite. I'm going to venture into more Halloween-y, autumn-y smells. So if you do Scentsy and you know of a good smell that I can put in my little thing over there, let me know below so that I can order some, because that would be fun. The next one is favorite lip color, and that is the lip color that I put on for this video right here. You've heard me talk about this a million times if you watch my videos. It is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the color Blackberry Sorbet. I pretty much don't really believe in fall makeup looks or spring makeup looks. Just do your makeup however you want to all year round. But this is typically a fall color, and I bought this in the summer, and I've been wearing it every day, and now it feels so good for this time of year, so I've been wearing it every day. I'm gonna keep wearing it every day, and then when it runs out, I'll buy another one. And the Sephora Cream Lip Stains are my favorite liquid lipstick formula ever, because it's not drying, and it's so nice, and it's so easy to put on, and it's just... The next one on the list is favorite drink. Now again, until this year, I hadn't really been into drinks outside of Tim Hortons, so if you are Canadian and you're, Tim Hortons-y, Cafe Mochas from Tim Hortons are my favorite creation on this planet. I love them. If I get even a large, it's gone in 5 minutes as soon as it's cooled down enough for me to actually drink it. So good. I get it made though without whipped cream. I often find that the whipped cream though is just either A, not very good, and B, they put so much on and then they shove that lid on that it all bubbles at the top, and I get it all over myself and all over my chair, and it's just not fun. But get it without the whipped cream, and it's so good. And if you were more Starbucksy, the salted caramel mocha is similar to my normal drinks from Starbucks. I do get it made skinny because I just don't like that really heavy taste. So I get the skinny salted caramel mocha, and it is my favorite. That is another drink that I get it, and it's gone in 5 seconds. And sometimes I even consider paying for the bus just to go to Starbucks to get this beverage, and then paying and taking the bus home, all that money just to get this beverage, because it is that good and I just love it, and I'm thinking about it right now and I really want one. The next thing in the tag is favorite blush, and I bought the e.l.f. blush palettes in July, I think, and they're my favorite ever. And so this is the dark blush palette, and this one right here is my favorite probably right now. It is this dark reddy kind of color, but it has these really subtle gold sparkles in it. And at first you're like, ugh, e.l.f. sparkles? Ugh, bad idea. But they're really, really subtle, and they just give you a slight little blushy glow. And it's so pretty. Favorite clothing item for this time of year, knee-high socks. Now, as a very, very tiny person, I can get away with wearing socks that are supposed to hit people mid-calf, and those go over my knee. So I kind of cheat a little bit, but it's okay, it's cool. Living in Southern Ontario means that when it gets winter, it's freezing here, but fall is kind of weird because right now it's kind of warm. It's very humid, and it's really hard to transition from your summer wardrobe to your winter wardrobe in this, time of year. My favorite thing to do is to continue wearing sort of dresses with thin sweaters over them, and then pairing them with knee-high socks, or little tiny skirts and knee-high socks, and some of my shorts are even still appropriate for this time of year because they're just darker and high-waisted. I promise you it works. So I'll show you this pair. I have no idea where they're from. I think they're actually supposed to be my younger sister's, but I sold them forever ago and I never give them back. So these are really thick. You see the heels here, and so they're very clearly not knee-high socks, but on me they're knee-high socks, and they're very, very thick, and they're very warm, so it really helps with that transition-y time, and it's It's a look that I love. What am I doing? Me. Favorite fall movie is really hard because these are the kind of movies that I watch all year round, so I'm gonna have to give you two. The first one I have to say is Practical Magic, which is that witchy movie that stars Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. That's just like out of the sort of witchy movies in that sense. That's one of my all-time favorites. It's just they're both so fantastic and so beautiful in that movie, and all of it is so good. If you haven't seen Practical Magic, please see it. It's so good. And then, of course, I had to give my other spot to Halloween Town. I have seen all the Halloween Towns, even the fourth one, which isn't very good, every year. I've already seen the first three this year, and it's only September 19th. Oops. So I'm going to keep watching them. The Halloween Town movies are just so classic, and they're so, so good. And I remember, like, one time, nerd alert, one time, like, 3 years ago, the actress that plays Marnie, Kimberly J. Brown, she tweeted to me when I was watching the movie in like July, and I was like, Halloween Town's my favorite. And it was my favorite thing that's ever happened to me, probably ever. And this was like 4 years ago, and I still think about it all the time. Like, Marnie knew I existed. Favorite fall TV show? That's a hard one. What even constitutes as a fall TV show? Everything comes back in the fall that was on like hiatus. So like, I don't know. Once Upon a Time comes back on TV like this week or next week, I think, and that is probably like one of my favorite TV shows of all time, so I have to say probably Once Upon a Time is my favorite fall TV show. But there are so many good ones. The Walking Dead is a good one too. Now Fear the Walking Dead is so good. Supergirl starts this year, and I already know I'm gonna love Supergirl, but I think Supergirl only starts like October 26th, so that's like right before Halloween. I don't know if that counts, but I'm still excited for it, regardless. Favorite Thanksgiving food? What's my favorite Thanksgiving? Pumpkin pie. I do love pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin things. I love all things pumpkin, which is why it's weird that the salted caramel mocha at Starbucks is more my favorite than the pumpkin spice latte, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I just love pumpkin pies. Like, I could probably sit here and eat a whole pumpkin pie, even the store-bought ones, like, so good. Pumpkin pie is probably my favorite. And the last question in Jaclyn Hill's fall favorites tag is the hardest for me because I am a cosplayer. And the last question is favorite Halloween costume. So favorite Halloween costume that I have done in my whole life. My mom is an amazing seamstress. So growing up, my mom custom made all of our Halloween costumes. We'd go to Fabric Land with her, or Joann's Fabrics, and she would have us go through the big book of all the patterns, and we would pick our costume, and then she would go with us, and then we would go with her, and we'd pick out all the fabrics, and it was just a good time all along. And I'm gonna have to say, though, I'm gonna have to cheat and pick three, because The Wizard of Oz was my favorite movie of all time when I was younger. Of all time. And I went through 3 VHS tapes of The Wizard of Oz because I watched it so much that I wore through the tape. That's what I'm talking about. So now I have it on DVD, so we're okay. But I was so obsessed with this movie. So 3 separate years when I was younger. I was the Wicked Witch of the West one year, I was Dorothy one year, and then I was Glinda another year. So I basically, all the like females of the Wizard of Oz cast, I had them all covered. I'm really hoping to, like, either this year or next year, like, reprise my role, if you will, as the Witch of the West and do Alphaba. But yeah, I'd have to say my years as the cast of the Wizard of Oz, those would be my favorite Halloween costumes, but there's been so many good ones. So yeah, so that answers all the questions in Jaclyn Hill's Fall Favorites tag. I now tag all of you watching this video to tell me your fall favorites. I will put the questions in the description box below on YouTube so that if you forget them, you can look through them and make your own videos, and then when you make them, much like Jaclyn said at the end of her video, when you make them, I want you to, like, tell me you made them. Send me a message on Tumblr, or, like, comment on this video, link me on Twitter, whatever. There's so many social medias. Just tell me, because I want to see it. I want to see what you love, now that you know what I love. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!